Hey, Spuddies, Potato Big Whiskey here, and welcome back to Tower Dominion. Have you guys realized how addicted I am to this game yet? Like, I feel like we're there, you know? We're super addicted to this. It's super fun. I really do want to try out Tank Commander Barret. I want to make the Armored Staging Ground work, but I haven't been able to make it work. I also really want to make a 4 Battlefront run work with Konigmeister Yevdokii. Let's go for the 4 Battlefront run. One thing that I find unfortunate about, like, when you're starting a run, sometimes your early connections will touch each other in a way that forces you to go less than 4 Battlefronts, which kind of forces a reroll. I do still firmly believe that basically every start is playable. I think I'm going to rotate. Oh, that's actually if I could get, let me see. Oh, that's a really nice place for a battle fortress right there. It just takes a couple of platforms, so that's late game potential. In terms of upgrading the Imperial Stronghold, I do really like recon production. The 10% repair is also really nice. I really like the early Reaper turrets. It just gives you so much punch against those early units. So let's do recon production Reaper turrets. I mean, the early game build, I feel like, for the red team is kind of a solved puzzle. It's kind of how I feel. It's, you go support helipad, Reaper, plus a Miridor with underground depot. Yes, you take a little bit of damage, but you repair it, so you don't even care. And I really do think that in terms of tier 1, the Miridor is one of your best buildings. It has really good uptime, really good single target. It gives you the flexibility to take on camouflage. I do think extra rerolls is nice. We do have the recon, and we can reroll a little bit. Like basically 25 recon for half a point of, or half a percentage of DPS on every tower is like not bad. So I reckon that's a pretty good doctrine here in comparison to what the options are. So wave 2 has been exterminated. 10% repair on the HQ is nice. I wouldn't consider it necessary. Scout hideouts are pretty good. I like them because they can inflict slow. Durandal and Pumas are actually really good too. They're quite flexible. The Durandal is great if you can find a couple of neutral buildings to stick it around. I'm also a really big fan of platforms. Honestly, all of these are really great options. I do like the extra repair. It lets you get through that early game like really nicely. Plus, it actually takes a doctrine out of the pool. So this doctrine is never going to show up again, meaning we might get a different doctrine, a better one. So sometimes I will take a doctrine even if I don't necessarily really want it, because it will, ooh, look at that, classified site getting 300 supply. I could put a Miridor right there and a Miridor right there. Now we just made a profit, and now this Miridor can take the close supply, and now these guys are cooperating, doing damage in the local area, which is nice. Great way to recycle our building placements into extra damage, or extra money rather. Ooh, Battlefront per discovery is great for Yevdokii. I reckon we're going to go for that. That's just a winner pick. I feel like the other things were just like, you know, the other things were pretty bog standard and not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but man, I wanted that. I wanted that Battlefront discovery. We could find those neutral buildings. Neutral buildings have a lot of potential to scale your build. Miridor cost is great. 5% repair per Battlefront. That's like, we're really hitting those Battlefront abilities now. And especially with Yevdokii, where we are going to be going for a multi-Battlefront run, that could have a lot of potential. Now, serious question here. Do I re-roll this tile? I think I do. I think this is a good tile here to place. I think we're looking kind of nice here. Let's grab this Miridor. We'll give it underground depot so it has that range. I do like to surround my main in Miridors, at least 2 early game, because I feel like that little bit of extra health and that little bit of extra repair lets you kind of eat those first few waves. All right, advanced Miridor or the light mortar position. The advanced Miridor is good. The recon is really good because we can get that building damage from rerolls. I think I'll go for the advanced Miridor. I think it's an exciting one. Plus, it is another doctrine, which takes a doctrine out of the pool. Taking doctrines out of the pool means we're more likely to get a different doctrine. It means, yeah, we'll just take a tiny nips of damage. Not a big deal. Ooh, Miridor efficiency isn't terrible. The Sanction Cannon is okay. The problem is we're not going to be collating all of our enemies into a single lane, so the Sanction Cannon loses some power as far as I'm concerned, whereas the Miridor efficiency goes hard for us. So I reckon we will split this track right here. We're coming up against Mimikos, the Dividers, and the Air Unit. And I think we're in a position where we can start the transition to grabbing the Star's Call. I'm going to park the statue, 3x3, so this is where the battle fortress will go if we do get it. I'll just park this. I don't have a neutral building. Oh, I could have put it over here. This would have been great. In theory, I could sell this and do it, but it's fine. I'll just put that there. Well, no, I should put it somewhere out of the way. more out of the way, like over here. Order of the Claimed Sky, and we'll go for the Reliquary of Judaria. The Order of the Claimed Sky, we just take this one because it's cheaper than the Seal of Pristine Glory, and then we take the Reliquary of Judaria because it saves you a lot of money over the run. I do like local collaboration. I also love the Miridor and Sturdy Bunker. Might be going heavily into those. They're relatively cheap and cost-effective towers for the early to mid-game, especially the Sturdy Bunker being really good against air. I'm going to save up again because I really want to hit that Reliquary to get that 15% building costs. That means we could build and upgrade a lot more. We need that eco. Cheaper Miridor really helps if we are going to be building more of them. So I'm going to slap that down. I'm going to extend this right here. There's a +10 discovery tile. I'm going to put a Miridor right here. If I put it here, it won't reach this section, but if I put it here and give it the underground depot, it will touch that. And I'll get that +10 discovery, which is nice. We're taking a little damage, that's okay. Miridor efficiency is not bad. I do think Miridor cost is really good. It kind of fits in with our plans. We have plenty of Miridors. Let's grab that underground depot. That's a doubling of the DPS. Then we double the DPS again. So this thing is now 4 times more efficient. We are going to take a little bit of damage here, but we're slowly scaling up. 25% HP, HQ HP isn't great. Miridor costs 3 would allow us to get extra recon, and our recon can be used to get rerolls for extra damage. So I'm going to go for the Miridor costs, so we can maybe look into getting that expertise. In terms of this, I'm going to put you like here. And we do have an industrial site. It's on a height 3. So I'm going to put my advanced Miridor there. I may go for the underground depot on it. Well, we'll hold off for now. We're just going to put it there. It's in a really high location. And I kind of want to pay attention to where damage is coming from. I think this entrance here is a bit of a problem. Money from neutrals is good. Werewolves are really good. I think I'm going to go for the, well, money from neutrals is like, it adds up as we explore. We do have extra discovery, so we have a decent chance of finding neutrals. I feel like I'm lacking defenses on this south side, so I'm going to put a Miridor here, give it underground plus logistic, and then eventually close support. That'll hopefully help push back enemies from this southern area. Gaining supply on reroll would be really, really good in combination because it means we get rewarded a lot for rerolling, so we may as well just reroll a bunch. I'm going to put a T-junction there. We don't have to reroll all at once, but we should reroll pretty regularly. I'll put a nice sturdy bunker here to activate that proto turret. Plus it has really good coverage of the lane. We could put a Reaper cannon on it to get even better coverage. It's fine for now. And yeah, we need to upgrade you with the close support. That's fantastic. Probably not going to build these scout hideouts because I want to spend on rerolling. We have a lot of advantages to rerolling in this current game. What we may consider is, yeah, I'm going to take the close support on you as well. So we've got really good HQ. You're on height 0, so an underground depot would actually give you the range to touch this lane as well. And the more lanes you touch, even though it's slightly just here, the better. We do have a decent number of neutral buildings that Durandals could scale off. So it might be worth it for us to start looking into that. I do like it as an idea. I definitely want the veteran reinforcement over here because this covers a decent number of lanes. I can also use a little bit more DPS over here too. I'm not going for light mortars. I didn't get them early enough to really make them worth it as far as I'm concerned. I will go for the Werewolf and the Recon because this will let me reroll more. And the more I reroll, the more money I get. And also the potential for my tile quality to be high. I kind of wish if I held down like tab, it would show me like, it would highlight the battlefronts and tell me the number of entrances I have on them, but I definitely need to get more entrances on this battlefront. So let me re-roll. There we go, T-junction, perfect. I'm at T-junction like this, and I think I want to add a Werewolf to my main and give it easy access and Warden Protocol. Go down that full left side, which makes it quite good at defending the main. Cybernetic Loader is pretty cool, but I want the explosion size and radius. Extra 400 supply is big. I think we'll take that 400 supply. Like it just, again, it takes another thing out of the pool, so that's pretty good. We definitely need to make this path longer if we can. Plus 10 recon production, this is really good. I mean, this is just blueprints. We already have some of these. I don't necessarily want HQ damage because I would lose damage in all my other buildings, but the Miridor expertise, this is great for reroll potential. We are going to be going up against a lot of flying enemies, so this is where bunkers are going to be coming into use. Give me a 4-way splitter, come on. Okay, I didn't get the piece that I wanted, so I'll do this, plus two range and 10% damage. That's kind of interesting for a sturdy bunker. I don't know if that's what I want to put there though. I think a good way for us to get through this early push is going to be making sure we have lots of HQ support in terms of our Miridors, and then looking for follow-up support positions with our bunkers in good positions for AA. So like right here, great position for anti-air. Let's go for the reinforced pivot, the heavy Venkador. This will cover a nice anti-air slide. Rampart missile silo is really interesting. Ooh, the combo, man, all three of these choices are actually really difficult. Miridor and Rampart missile silo is great. Better Werewolves is amazing, especially if you can get more Werewolf mastery is like disgustingly good with +3 range. Improved tracking is so good. The extra, the survivability of structural network, like it cannot be understated how good that is, or overstated how good that is rather. It is so damn good. I'm going to put a sturdy bunker here. It has really good coverage. I'm going to go reinforced pivot plus the second heavy Venkador. I just need like a little bit of DPS covering this entrance before I feel super comfortable. Oh, zone commands. It's a risky time, but in the transition to the next phase, I think we could get away with some zone commands. I really don't want to place that kind of a tile. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, but I can't re-roll it. Let's do this. And then I'm going to do a zone command. Is there something I would want to activate with a zone command? Not really. I'll put a zone command here. It'll have okay coverage. We're going to go requisition ops 1 and then requisition ops 2. We're getting hit a little bit, so we are going to need some DPS. I think we'll be okay. Supply production, it adds up, but it's not amazing. Miradors and sturdy bunkers, they have some synergy, especially with later on things that you can pick up. And then let's put you right there. We'll go for requisition ops 2. So now we're cranking out recon. So I'm probably going to want to save up that recon. Okay, close one. I'm going to want to save up that recon for getting even more supply. Let's go for the recon, sturdy bunker. Let's put you right there. That's beautiful. I'm going to go for another Mirador and another Mirador just so we can keep pumping up the HQ HP. The more HP we have, or the more HP we recover, the more like headroom we have to slip on through. Okay, air command is cool. I don't think it's particularly good for our build. The Werewolf position of the Mirador is kind of interesting to us. We have a lot of Miradors. We have some Mirador cheapness and efficiency, all that stuff, so we can benefit a lot from it. We would like some anti-aircraft. So +3 tile right here, set to reinforced pivot, heavy Venkador. There's also the processor site that I would kind of like to maybe put a Mirador next to, go underground depot. Like it has really good AoE coverage. We are dealing with a little bit of a air invasion from the southern direction, and it is hitting us, so we are going to want some sort of anti-aircraft over here. It might come in the form... Ooh, mission control this early is sick. Huge potential income. I don't like how close this is. I don't want to spend rerolls right now, though, because I want to buy requisition ops. So instead... Oh, man, do I go full greed? I feel like I should go full greed. Support collaboration, foreign studies, and area denial launcher. Boom, boom. Look at that. 200 supply and 5 recon. That gets doubled if it's adjacent to a neutral. It's disgusting amounts of supply. And if we could do this again, we could slip our way through with 1,000 supply per turn and 55 recon, which is ridiculous. So if we can sneak through the next wave or two, we're going to get like huge returns of investment on that. Now, we did use up all of our tech on this, but we just have to get through a wave or two. Nice. Extra 20% HP per battlefront. That's huge. Perfect. Like 2,000 HP. Also, placing these is valuable. I do think Miradors on high tiles are very, very good. I have a lot of affection for Miradors. Here we go. What if I put it right here? This would give it with good underground depotage. I could give it long barrels. I don't want to. Don't want to build this because it costs... What I want to do, it will cost me things I don't want to spend. The Durandal, however, that's a building I can get behind. So I'm going to put it over here. I'm not going to put it on this tile. I want to put it on this tile because then it can hit that whole wave. And I'm going to tell it long barrel plus the heavy payload. I'm going to hope that this will make a slight difference in the total amount of damage that makes it towards my HQ. Come on now. Okay, we took a little bit of damage. That's okay. Overclocked cogitators. I don't think I need this. I have so much supply production that this just really does not matter to me. I'm going to grab the Durandal position. I can now afford... I really need to put a tile here, but I just... It's fine. I really need to put tiles here. It's fine. I'll put a tile right there. Give me the extra, even more supply production. And then I'll just put Reaper cannons on it because we can't get this anymore. And Durandal, I'm going to add a platform for this Durandal. Give it nice big range, heavy payloads. I'm going to put one over here as well with long barrel, heavy payload. That's great. Can I get another one down? I could get one down over here. Fantastic locations. Just trying to get cost efficient DPS down on the ground. Right here is a beautiful location for one. That's a lot of noise halfway through the 20. Ooh, okay. So a lot of air is getting through. I think we need a lot more DPS on this side. I'd be crazy if I took this. But hear me out. Rather than what you think I'm going to do, what if I put a zone command here and I actually built it for combat? That's a pretty good building right there. It's like, it's got a good spread of DPS relatively cheaply. It's got a Reaper cannon. It's got a defender. It's got good range, like Venkador, anti-air. It's got a Reaper cannon, most HP. This is a height 2. This would eat into a potential Battle Fortress location, but at this point I haven't rolled the Battle Fortress, so I'm going to assume that I'm not gonna. The question is, do I want the ammo reserve for these guys to do big DPS, or do I want the trajectory analyzer? I'm going to go with the ammo reserve. I just want these to pump out damage. And I'm going to get myself another one. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. So it's this big LMG DPS shredding air units that are in this area. And I think that made a significant difference in the, difficulty of the wave. I do like the Warwolf position efficiency. I also like Durandals and Miridors. I have so much money I can afford Durandals. Ooh, okay, so the big Tyrannosaur boys. I need like give me a 4-way. God damn it. Give me a 4-way splitter. Shice. It's like the opposite of what I needed. I'm gonna need so many Durandals, dude. Just need to get them down and pumping out damage on big boys, softening them up for the rest. I'm going to want Miridors close to main. I really need to push these paths out because they're way too close. If a pterosaur comes out of here, like, I'm so dead. But otherwise, I'm looking pretty good. I think we cleaned that up nicely. Division relay. Oh, well, it requires tech points to be really good. But pulse cannons, this thing can actually defend. And you can also get recon out of it. Like, if I popped it right there, if I had like bam, you know what I mean? Like there's certain locations that can really do damage in. I'm gonna grab myself another zone command. I'm just gonna pop it here. I'm gonna go requisition, and we'll save up for requisition 2 because I love money. It's my favorite thing. I do actually really like the area denial launcher. So I think we'll take that. I think it does a really good job of softening up enemies. So we'll save up to be able to get another one. Like, I often find that these things in the late game, they tend to do like 10, 20,000 damage. It won't do it in the early game, but it will slowly get there. I don't like that some of the flying enemies coming from this angle here are getting through, or this angle over here. But generally, I think our defense is pretty solid. More Claymore. I have so many Claymore defenses. I think the sturdy bunker cost reduction is going to do a lot more for me. Please give me a 4-way split. Yes. Okay, this is what I needed to make this path actually make sense and be long. And then we'll need a 3-way splitter over here too. A division relay actually fits here perfectly. We're going to go linked pulse cannon, intel command, automated analyzers, because we want that recon production. We can make a lot of use of it. It's in a pretty good position. It's got a nice pulse cannon, good DPS. Where else could we slip one of these in? Not bad to put it right there, I think. It's not the greatest position, but it will make, this area just a little bit better defended. We have so much money that we can cram a lot of stuff around. Okay, we are looking at stealth enemies coming, so we are going to want to get anti-cloaker. That means bastions with high ground and roof snipers and shooting floors to kill the cloakers. So bastions on these little corners will help a lot. Oh man, they're getting through. Okay, not so bad as I thought. Scout hideouts, roof sniper, shooting floor. Let's go for another bastion right here. This will be simple roof shooting. I want another bastion here to help. Need that. Now we're also going up against the tourists, and the tourists are a problem for us, but let's see how we do. I mean, he's getting close. Oh, okay, the Lekos are hitting us. Partially that's just we don't have enough anti-stealth just yet. We are going to get more anti-stealth. Oh, okay. Plasma fences rock against stealth units. The question is, are we going to get a chance to do that? Give me a 3-way splitter, please. Perfect. Now, in order to defeat these stealth boys, we're going to need anti-stealth Miridors, which is left, right, left. Left, right, left. This is going to help a lot with the stealth. It's not going to solve the problem, but it's going to help a lot. We just need to make it through this wave. If we have enough repair, they'll be able to get pretty far. We have so much money. And the great thing is, they don't just help with the stealth, they help with everything. This guy's big and he's getting close. Okay, we took a hit, we took a hit, we took a hit. It was bad. Come on, don't let him through. No! Dude, I think multi-battlefronts are just worse. I think it's just worse. It's just worse. Oh, it's hard. Multi-battlefront mode is really difficult. Really, 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 really difficult. See what we can do. Okay, another run. Same guy. We get 10% damage for Battlefront. I'm going to try to keep it real. Let's grab the support helipad plus the Reaper turrets. Naturally, you go for the Miridor with the underground depot because I think this gives you a really strong early game. Maybe it falls off a little bit later in the game, but I think it gives you such a strong early game. I do think Miridor efficiency is really good. This is very early light mortars. This is very playable light mortar timing. So I'll just put it there. It has really good coverage on the lane. If we give it learning algorithms, it'll also start stacking up its damage. Light mortar cost reductions aren't super important to me, but I will take them because it could lead to light mortar expertise. I could turn this lane right here and put a light mortar there. It has pretty good coverage. This might be better though, long term. Slightly lower on height, but better long term, I think. We definitely want to get the learning machines again. 5% repair per battlefront, that's really, really useful. I think we can get away with this, although I would like to have a neutral building to activate with it. Yeah, looking good, looking good, looking good. I don't want this. I do want the advanced Miridor. They can do some work, you know what I mean? Let's do that. Okay, we're looking okay. +2, +2, +3. Advanced Miridor on the +3, I think, is the way. We'll have really good coverage. We'll go for the left side. Revealing threats gets you two platforms is incredibly valuable, especially pre-Wave 10 reveal. It's like disgustingly good. Yeah. Luckily, we're only taking like chip damage, which is fine. Higher tier doctrines appearing are insane. Like some of the tier 2 doctrines are ridiculous. Some of the tier 3 ones are insane. But more doctrines, more better. Right, we're up against the Medicris and the Devis score, so we are going to care about camouflage early as well as anti-air. Not my favorite. Pop you right there. I'm going to just plant my statue here and we can start working towards it. Retribution positions are insane. I love them so much. I think also Durandols, I'm a big fan of those, especially with things like the processor site. I am going to go for the Order of the Claim Sky, again, just because it's, even though this is better, it's just cheaper. In theory, if you had like lots of money, you could go right left here, but I just want to get to that 15% discount as fast as possible so I can start laying down defense, because the wave 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is kind of a precarious time where like you can get a DPS spike if you're not prepared for it. Extra supply and reinforcements does make those more attractive. And that can add up over the course of the game, so I think I will take that. I don't really want to place a straight piece, so I'm going to re-roll. A corner piece does me okay here, because it gets me a bit of land near my HQ, which means I can concentrate firepower around it. See, here's a +3 tile as well. We can go for special reinforcement. Those +3 tiles are just great for Miridors, like, because they have such all-around DPS. I really do think people are sleeping on how good Miridors are early game. Sure, they fall off. Oh, Battlefront supply, mortar costs. It's got to be the Battlefront supply. That's an extra 80 supply per turn, per wave. So yeah, we do care about camouflage. We're not quite ready to deal with camouflage. Well, I do like scout towers close to the main because they help with the camouflage as well. They, at the very least, they may not kill the camouflage, but they soften them up, meaning you take less damage. Super heavy pulse defense goes crazy. Like, goes so crazy. But we are so hungry for anti-air and anti-stealth that I think I have to take this. I'm going to pop this right here. We got a +5 recon production tile. That's cool. We'll take that. 5 recon adds up. Alright, good. We're only taking chip damage, so we're not too worried. Cheaper scout hideouts, that could be really useful long term, because we do have a decent number of them and we haven't actually upgraded them at all. We've only built one. I'm going to grab close support to get myself a little bit more headquarter HQ, HP, damage, all that sort of stuff. Meaning we can take this chip damage a little bit easier. 25 supply, ooh, 15% air damage. That's so good. Plus early light mortar positions. They're not like omega early, but they're reasonably early. We can build this out a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's like a decent pair of light mortar positions. Get those learning machines stacking up the damage nice and early. Remember, those light mortars, they can do work if you give them the time to stack up that bonus. Again, I do love Retribution and Bastions. I'm a big fan of Bastions, so just more of those Retribution towers, honestly. Let's... Yeah, we're saving money. Our eco isn't great, and we're tanking damage on our HQ, which is not ideal. Cheaper Miridors is great. I'm going to take that because I need to up my HQ's HP a bit, I think. Let's do this right there. Ooh, plus 10 recon. Love it. If I put a platform here, we've got a great detection tower. Shooting lots of the bad dudes. Matt, this is literally my favorite upgrade in the entire game. 100 HP every time you place a building. It's like so powerful because it means by spamming buildings, your HQ gets like harder to kill. It's so insanely powerful. Plasma fences rock. That's so many Miridors. It's huge potential growth. Turn that tile right there. Boom, boom. We got like 9 Miridors to still place. What are we up against? Floating Canids and Mucos. Okay, we can lose supply production, gain recon production. Cheaper Miridors. I think recon production is actually quite good for us here. More rerolling, we have more control over the map, which feels like it has potential. Let's get you large squad, C2 mine launcher, and compact charger. So now we have a slowing tower near our main. I'm going to keep pumping Miridors again because I want my HQ to have lots of HP. Because it means we can get away with letting some enemies through. Plasma fences are so good, dude. Plasma fences. The problem is, though, they're weaker the more battlefronts you have. That's the problem with plasma fences. They're like worse the more battlefronts you have. Whereas Miridors would just like... I mean, I've got so much Miridor already. I'm just... you know what? I'm a Miridor boy. That's who I am. I'm proud to like Miridor towers. You know what? I like Miridor towers. Claymore's my favorite, though. I love the Claymore. The reason I like Miridors is because you could basically use your HQ to tank while you try to get better towers. Alright, slam these down. Getting us lots of HP. We are going to need anti-air and like more DPS and stuff, but also we're a little bit weak to stealth. We're a little bit weak on this side in general. Like we need to push this side of our map out a little. I'm an island boy. Rerolling buildings at damage, Miridor and sturdy bunkers. That's honestly a good combo. We could close this off to a single entrance to make our lives easier. Got a recon tower here. Boom. Nice detection to help deal with this zone. Good stuff. We're cleaning them up. Miridor efficiency. We have so many Miridors that Miridor efficiency goes crazy. All right, guys, my dinner is ready, which means I have to play really fast. Your mom just cooked me dinner. All right, quick. Close support. Boom, boom. Send the wave. Cheaper Miridors and more Miridors. It's so good, dude. Yes, this is the perfect place. So now we've closed this off to a single entrance, so we don't need to worry about the DPS over here as much. Let's do Miridor. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. 8,000 HP on this bad boy. I keep forgetting to pick up the underground garage as this leader, but we will. That's a promise. Mortar efficiency scales really well when you've got the learning algorithms. Final close support. We're going to save up for the Arcturus tanks. We're holding pretty okay. We're taking some damage, but we have so much repair and health that it doesn't matter. Miridor efficiency goes hard. Push this entrance further away. I'm going to grab myself the underground garage like we talked about, so now we're getting the 1500 HP tanks. I would like another scout tower. Boom, boom, boom. So this is maxed out. I'm also going to grab veteran reinforcement on some of these Miridors that are out in the far reaches. They're doing work, man. Look at those. Daka, 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 daka. Alongside the tanks. Let's get those Durandals. I need to get these Miridors down. This one has good coverage, special reinforcement, long barrel, veteran reinforcement. Boom. Special reinforcement, long barrel, veteran. These guys will do big DPS in this zone. Not the highest uptime ever, but they will do some work. More Miridors. Okay, it's the Miridor build. Oh god, it's so bad. It's probably terrible. It's probably fine. I have so many Miridors, dude. It's like a Miridor only run. And look, it's working. See? Ooh, ammo depot. Boom. That's what we were looking for. Because now I can park an ammo depot here. Go staging area, shared interpolations to get the uptime of these Miridors up, baby. Bam, bam, bam. It's all working out perfectly to plan. Look at that. Look at that. Not even a scratch on our HQ. Ooh, advanced sturdy bunker is fun. I like that one. It's kind of neat. Yeah, I think we're just doing a whole Miridor build here to be a... You know what? I want to prove the haters wrong, okay? Miridor can win games. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to prove the haters wrong. I'm trying to think. The advanced sturdy bunker. Where are the most entrances? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. So over here, we've got a lot of entrances. Ooh. Got an idea. If I put this here, I stack this. Oop, I misclicked that one. I wish I could undo that. Give me a Control Z, you know what I mean? Whoopsies, misclick. But if I put this here, it gets extra range, and then I can go for the reinforced pivot, Reaper cannon, and the high ground expertise, and this thing will absolutely shatter anything coming through here, with high health at least. All right, so this is wave 29. Wave 29 is one of the difficulty spikes. It's waves that end in 9 and then 35. Those are your difficulty spike waves. That was me opening up a beer. Oh yeah, baby. It's the freaking weekend. I love armored staging grounds in the late game. They really help you clear up those last little bits. My light mortar positions now, I think it's worth it for me to invest in shrapnel and advanced gears in all of them because they've saved up a whole bunch of damage throughout the game. And so now this becomes extremely cost effective to upgrade them. It was cost effective earlier, but now it's super cost effective. And we want something that is really strong against high health enemies. And I think Durandal turrets, even with the long barrels, even though they're not adjacent to neutral buildings, I think this is really going to help soften up any potential bad guys coming in. And the tanks streaming out of the HQ are really going to help things too. It makes a difference. Now these guys can't be slowed, but we need a lot of DPS to deal with them. Ooh, a decimation position, that's huge. Upgrade plans is insane, but I'm gonna go for the decimation position. I think this is okay, nice big square. So here's a great decimation position right there. We could go for the precision guided munitions, but we don't have a mortar to put beside it. So we could, the frag launcher isn't any good though. What about a decimation position here? Nah, I think really you want to build a decimation position around the frag launcher, so I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to do a frag launcher. No, other way around. I'm going to rotate it. Boom. That way, frag launcher here, we got good coverage, and then we'll go for the mortar fire control system. Make my mortars go a lot further in terms of their DPS. All right, we got some tourists coming. I'm gonna put Durandal position at height 3 here. So we can clean up these tourists a little better. Look at that, Miridor! volleys and the tanks crashing in, dude. Nice. It's way too late for a zone command. Cheaper Durandals is great. Let's go for the mortar fire control system. That's going to make my mortars just have a little bit better coverage. They're going to do more work. Let's send the wave. I'm scared for these tourists. The tourists are the big threat, so I need more Durandal turrets, and I need them to have big range. Oh, come on. Okay, we're taking a little bit of a hit here. Oh, so close, dude. I didn't hear no bell. Nobody told me to quit. Ain't nobody telling Tater McWhiskey which way up is. Actually, I really don't like this start. Let me forfeit. I'm gonna try. I want to re-roll my start. I had a bad vibe on the start. That's all it was. Okay, bad vibe start. Now this is a good vibe start. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What if we did a looper loop right there? Same basic opener. We're gonna speed run this B. Okay, we got this. I'm not giving up on difficulty 4. I got so close so often. I do like the Werewolf positions. It could be early light mortars though. That has some value. Do like the early light mortars because they just stack up so much damage over the course of a game. Those learning machines are crazy, bro. That AI is bonkers. All right, I like the extra recon. Vicious Crossfire is nice. It's a 5% rate of fire increase. It's a small DPS increase, but it is a DPS increase. I'm gonna park you right there because I think I'm gonna loop you through here, loop you through here, loop you through here. I'm gonna loop you through here, and then I'm gonna go for the single battlefront. I think the multi-battlefront plan is no longer, the dream is dead on the multi-battlefront front, okay? We tried to make it work and it didn't work, okay? I'm not good enough. What do you want from me? I gave it my all and I wasn't good enough, Jimmy. Me talking to Mr. Beast when I had to save my mom from falling into a chasm or something, I don't know. All right, loop this connector. Save your mom from burning lava or get $1,000. All right, sick. Miridor efficiency plus 10 rate of fire. I don't rate that very highly anymore. I think I've fallen off the Miridor train. I do like a couple early Miridors because they're nice, but I like the Pumas and the Werewolves. Like putting 2 early Miridors right beside your Bezace for the extra heal and HP and damage. Like I think that has a lot of value, but I just don't know if I rate them going forward. I do love Durandals and I love Bastions. I'm gonna take the Durandals a little more flexy. All right, what do we got here? We got Metacris and we got Mimicus. I'll re-roll this once. Give me a re-roll. Boom. Ooh, 40 supply production. Well, that's a great use for the statue. And then, honestly, that means we'll probably go... Well, I think I'll finish off upgrading this Miridor because I think I need a little bit more healing and a little more DPS. All right, what do we got here? Claymore defense plus platforms. I mean, that does make the Claymore a lot more usable. I'm scared about how much damage we're taking. I don't like it. Holy... I need more buildings. Jesus. More Miridors. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Am I just dead? I think I'm dead. Did I mess up? I don't think I messed up. I messed up somewhere. Well, somewhere. Something went wrong somewhere. Oh, by the skin of my chinny chin chin. Here we go. 20% HP per battlefront. That'll buy us time. That's exactly what we were looking for. Give me that close support. Right by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. Now we're cooking with diesel. I don't care for the advanced Miridor as much as I used to. I do like the Bastion and the Durandal. I think those honestly, like, fuck. I'm gonna reroll. Give me that straight piece. Boom. Underground Depot, Logistic plus close support. I think at least 4 Miridors is like pretty cash money on the HQ, giving it like a really good, cheaper light mortars. I do not care for this. I do like the Omega Emitter. Early Omega Emitter, beaming down mid. I like that. Close support. Underground Depot, Logistic, keep it up. I do also want to keep my eye out for like decimation positions and mortars. They're really expensive, but they also are super cool. And like, I do feel like some consideration should be given for the style points of a tower. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying there has to be a lot of points for style, but there should be some points for style. You know, just a few. Base HP is really cool. 10% repair is nice. 1,000 HP is basically doubling the health that we currently have, which it just makes us able to coast our way through these early waves. I do really feel like the early game Miridor strat is just so reliable. It gets you through the early waves so easily. A Sanction Cannon I do not care for. I don't know if I have good positioning for a Sanction Cannon. I really don't. I do like Recon. It lets me reroll if I get tiles that I don't necessarily want. Reroll. Guy says, oh, I like being able to reroll. Immediately rerolls. That's the kind of guy I want to be. I think I'll start dropping Werewolves. I think 4 Miridors plus 4 Werewolves. I think this gives me a good balance between single target defense and multi-target defense. I think that's honestly like really reasonable. I do like scout hideouts. I also like this money from discovering tiles. It's not like a huge amount of money over the course of a game, but it adds up. Every little bit of money adds up. That's the thing you got to remember. Whereas every little bit of damage does not add up because we can repair. Ooh, ammo depot, love it. What's this? Corner piece? I rate a corner piece. I like it. All right, boom, werewolf, boom, werewolf. We got 4 werewolves, 4 Miridors. This is like the early game ideal. We got the single targets protecting the front. We got the AoE hitting them from the back, just like the way I hit your mom from the back. Platforms cost 0. Love it. That's really cool. Also, scout. I do like scout hideouts. I'm a big fan. What if we... I forgot the Reliquary of Judaria. Well, that fucking cost me a lot of money. Damn it. I'll put a scoot hideout here for that little bit of close range camouflage support. I don't expect us to deal with a lot of camouflage, but scout hideouts, I think. What I like about the scout hideout is that they eventually provide slow, and I like the slow. HP and repair per battlefront, it's still 15%. Like, that's actually really good. Plus the werewolf, although I do love werewolf costs. Straight piece, boom, that's 1 less battlefront. 15 supply per adjacent building. This could be a good use of sturdy bunkers. It would take 10 waves for them to pay off, but it would pay off. That's the key point there. It will pay off eventually. What if I did this? Put a big fat werewolf and then an ammo bunker in between them. We love this, boom. You know what I'm saying? Give me that big range, rate of fire. Talk about uptime. Ooh, Claymore defense plus ammo bunker is also crazy good. Plus even more mortar boys. Talk about the mortar herd. Talk about the mighty horde. We'll need a lot of guns. That's what the werewolves are for. I'm going to grab myself easy access, just like I like to have easy access to your mom. We'll grab ourselves another scout tower. Just trying to get as much DPS near the HQ as possible. Oh! Those boys hurt. Oh! Come on! Don't die on me! I definitely heard a bell, but I don't know if it was for me. So I'm gonna keep fighting if you don't mind. Sorry, guys. He heard the bell, but he didn't give a damn. I feel like this is such a reliable opening strat with the Miridor. Cheaper upgrades, eh. I do like bastions. Let's grab that Puma and the scout tower. Let's place that. Well, let's wait until we maybe get a neutral building that fits into. I do. Oh, cheaper Miridors. Those are nice. Plus, if I have a werewolf. Oh, hello. Cut down on our battlefronts nice and early, simplifying our defenses. Ooh, +5 discovery. I always take that super early. If +5 discovery comes early, it's like I'm coming early, if you know what I mean. Wait, what? I didn't say that. You said that. That's not what I meant. You took it the wrong meaning. I meant I was showing up to the party early, bro. Like, what the hell were you talking about? That's sick. You're sick. You're sick and your abuse is... Oh, sick. Let's do this. Oh, I'm taking damage. It's okay. It's okay. We just take a little damage. We shake it off. I do love local acquisition because it adds up to a bit of cash over the course of a game. Also, get that underground depot. Almost at close support, giving us even more HP. Ooh, advanced Miridor. Ooh, claymores. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, a 4-way splitter in the exact right spot. Hello. Godlike run. Beginning. Based department. I want to call you and let you know that we ran out of you. I don't know. All right, I'm going to get more mortars. I do like I do like the early learning machines build. I think it really does make the mortar something worth thinking about. Oh, more mortars, okay. I know I sounded disgusted when I said that, but I really was. I definitely feel like I need more Miridors just for the healing. Like, I'm tanking damage here. Oh! All right, what do we got? Camouflage. I'm so not prepared for that. I'll take the advanced warning. I am so not prepared for camouflage. It's like actually going to be really bad for us. Oh, okay. We managed to survive the camouflage from pure luck. I'm going to take that 25 supply production because I need money. I would like to connect these. I'm down to 1 battlefront and 3 entrances. That's okay. That's okay. Let's do this. It's a +3 with stealth detection. That'll help a little. I do like light mortar efficiency. That's kind of cute because it really does scale amazing. Let's grab that close support. Boom. More health, more repair, more damage. We will want another one of those if we can get it. Yeah, look at this guy. He's getting in there, but he's getting popped. We take a little bit of stealth damage. That's okay. We can eat that for now. Discovery per battlefront is still quite good. It's still +5 discovery, right? It's the same as this, and it is really early into the game, so I do think that I rate that pretty highly. I'm going to put this right there, and because that just feels right to me. I don't really have a good explanation for that. I'm going to put you right there, and I want stealth detection. Still taking a little bit of stealth damage. That's okay. Bastions. Take that bastion, give me logistics, and then veterans. All right, nice. Ooh, mission control, that's sick. We can make great use of this. I will re-roll. Give me that corner piece. Shabam. Yes. Oh, mission control, and we get the refund. We can get higher tier blueprints and forward studies, make that big money. Beautiful day to be a army commander guy. I'm scared about whether or not I make it through these next waves. We're good. We're good. Extra HP from buildings? It's okay. 55%. Maybe cheaper Miridors, however. Could go a lot further because I need this close support. I need veteran reinforcement on you. Veteran reinforcement on you. So we got really good Miridors doing the search. Doing the search sounds like you're doing a dance. I'll be real with you. Do the search! Do 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 do. Sounds like a dance from like the 80s. All the dances from the 80s were called like something weird, like do the monkey. It's like, are we sure this is like appropriate? I don't know. All right, let's grab the. I do like Omega emitters. I also love platforms. Platforms are sick. I really want a corner piece. Daddy got a corner piece on a single reroll. Actual godlike luck. Godlike. What's coming? Flying enemies and sanitropes. We got this. Support collaboration, foreign studies, boom. Now we have the income. I think really just getting income just feels like a potential auto win. So I think as long as I'm crapping out DPS onto the map on a regular basis now, I feel like I'm kind of okay. Let's grab that 10% repair. Let's do another Miridor here with the full anti-cloaker. I'll put a Miridor next to the HQ going for the support. I will put a Miridor over here to activate this for 5% extra DPS, because you always have at least one battlefront. This is still worth 5% damage, you know what I mean? Might not be 5% DPS, but it is 5% damage increase. Let's get these light mortar positions out. I do like scout hideouts. I'm a fan. Pop you right there. Oh, we got another one of those. That's beautiful. Bam. Boom, boom, boom. And then there was something else that I wanted to do. I did want to place this right here, because this is worth a 4% damage increase. 4% doesn't sound like a huge amount, but I really do think it adds up. I'm going to put a advanced Miridor here with the special detection. Ammo depots are amazing. Love them. I'm gonna put a claymore right here, an ammo depot in the middle, staging area, staging area, staging area. And the claymore will do really good work at defending against air coming from this direction, is the hope. I do need to get the dual barrel LMGs and the trajectory analyzer. Oh, that's a lot of damage from those guys, but you know what? We're fine. We're fine. I wouldn't mind another claymore over here. Acquisition procedures would kill us if I took it, I'm pretty sure. Local collaboration isn't bad, so I'll take that. It's a 15% DPS boost if we make use of a neutral building. I'll put you right there. There's 15% repair. Not exactly something I care too much about. I am going to go... Oh man, the multi-pulse has such a small range. Maybe if I went multi-pulse frag launcher trajectory, this tower becomes moderately competent. And then on this one I can go the full dual barrels and then trajectory. Okay. You go there, get your learning machines up. It's still early enough into the game where that's going to actually pay off quite a bit. Like, it pays off so slowly. Armored staging grounds, I do love those for the late game. Let's get these guys down with their learning machines. Perfect. They're stacking up. All of my mortars have learning machines active. I have all my mortars out. I am going to put another ammo depot here with staging area level 4. May as well make the buildings that we already have more efficient. It's a 40% DPS when not reloading increase. Plasma fences, when you've only got one battlefront, go crazy. Plus a 5% damage increase on all towers. That also goes crazy. I'm going to save up for that plasma fence, and I'm going to put a series of plasma fences right here, 3 in a row. That will pretty much take care of our cloaking issue. Let's go for platforms. Lots of platforms really works out. 25% HP per battlefront or overloaded for 15% damage. This is only 25% HP, so I think I'll go for derived connections. The 10% HP or 100% HP is really good. These two are crazy. I want a platform right here. And I want a bastion with a multi-pulse cannon on it. The roof-based pulse cannon. High ground expertise, roof-based pulse. And then it's getting the 15% DPS boost. This thing will go crazy. Nice ammo depot. That's actually a massive potential right there. I definitely want to re-roll this. I would like a 3-way splitter so I could add more entrances to break up my enemy's forces a little bit. Let's grab the ammo storage. This thing is going to go crazy. I definitely want to get my next plasma fence down. I want to have a series of 3 plasma fences, so we're just going to slowly build that up. Oh, look at that. We're absolutely nailing them. Plasma fence is going crazy, doing like 13,000 damage. This guy did 23,000 damage. We're setting up a massive choke point zone right here. We got this. Plus 5% damage per battlefront. That's still 5% damage. You know what I mean? Like people, you know, it sounds like, oh, per battlefront, but you closed off all your battlefronts. Listen, man, it's still really good. And the question is, I think I do ammo storage here. Another bastion here with the roof-based pulse cannon. And we got like a serious DPS zone where I don't think anything is going to get through, especially now that we've got double fences. Once we get that third fence, it's over. 20% HP is really good. Supply, this is only 20 supply production. I'm going to go for that extra HP. That really does add up for that building. Plus 50 supply. Do I have a cheap building that I can activate this with? Not really. I'll just put a bunker there. Bunker will do. That's fine. Roof-based pulse, ammo storage. Let's do the same again. Max height, boom. High ground, roof-based pulse. 3 pulse cannons in one zone. Shredding. That's the dream. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'll take the supply. Out of all those options there, I wasn't really excited. Like, I don't need any more towers. I have all the towers that I need, basically. Ooh, don't place that on the low ground. We want this on the high ground. We got 4 pulse cannons here, hammering away at enemies. Like, that's going to do serious work. Yeah, sure, flying enemies, like, zip over, but we also have some light anti-air in the area. In the form of the Vengadors. As I like to call them, the Venga Boys. Oh my god. What a disgusting setup. Decimation positions? I think I will. I think I'll grab those decimation positions. I want a turning point. There we go. Give me that turn. Boom. And I don't mean that propaganda channel. You know the one I'm talking about. Boom. We got big damage here. Let's upgrade these nuts. It'd be nice if we had a claymore. You know what, actually? Perhaps a claymore close to main. Could put a claymore here. LMG it up. It's got okay coverage. Catches some of the enemies flying through. Oh, the mortars. Mortars are doing work. These guys need their shrapnel and advanced gears, so they're firing regularly. These guys need their shrapnel and advanced gears, so they're firing regularly. Get them in that vicious crossfire. I think I want to add tanks. Oh, attack the fort! Attack the fortress! Activate! Oh! We are fighting the Calyptist and the Tourist? Oh, dude, this is so humongous. Do I go for my armored stagings now? I think I do. Activate that neutral building. Get the tank equipment going. The tanks will crash into these tourists, doing decent damage. Recon. Let's go for more sturdy bunkers. Eventually we will get the decimation positions. Oh, I messed this up. It's okay. 40 supply production. I don't think it would care about that. It's a bit late for that. It's not too late for another tank. However, can't activate that with it. Can't activate this with it. That's fine. I'll just pop you back here in the corner. Tanks are flowing. I might get myself the underground garage as well. I've got a ton of tanks floating out. Oh yes, plasma fence. Give me that. New threat spotted. So what's this? Tier 1 foes gain extra HP. Those are the scary ones, actually. So I'm going to need a claymore right here with maxed out range to catch them as they zip in. Let's see if we can get a decimation position here with frag launchers, mortar fire control. So they have this whole lane here. I'm going to go for the extra supply because that might mean I place an extra tower down. Then I kind of want to get the tactical fortress down, but I don't think I can. I don't have enough time to do that. Whereas like I could get a decimation position down in like a decent location. Right here. Hits a lot. All right, let's put it here. Frag launcher, mortar fire control. That makes my mortars big and juicy targets for catching up the enemies. They basically cover the whole lane now. I'll put a mortar here. We got it well on our way. Nothing's getting through this, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do think that going single battlefront is just better. +2 range goes crazy, actually. Let's get that extra fence down. Defense is straight. Save up money, upgrade defenses. I think defenses are all we need right now. I'll take the Miridor efficiency, why not? Like, they're decent buildings. Okay, so we got that Undying Onslaught. We are going to need to deal with some flying enemies. I'm going to re-roll this. I don't want that tile. Here we go. Here we go. How these mortars do. 10,000 damage, 10,000 damage. That's super cost effective. You got to acknowledge how cost effective that is, though. How much softening up they're doing on the way in. I'm scared about the flyers. I'm scared about the Metacris's getting through. I think I'm going to go Puma with anti-air design. Try and just soak up a little bit more of that damage. But I think we basically got this in the bag. This plasma zone. The plasma own zone is what I should call it. There we go, man. Look. Tier 4 done. And like, here's the thing. Endless mode isn't a real thing yet. It's like not... It's kind of a real thing, but you don't actually get anything for endless. So call that a victory. Another commander. Level complete. Slowly chipping away at this list. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!